Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael, and today everyone's feeling a little sad when they take a look at their crypto portfolio and it's down and they've lost pretty much the entire house. They are not feeling great. That is 100% certain. But guys, I'm here to cheer you up. We are discussing about crypto winter on a beautiful summer day. We're going to go outside and relax and try and ignore all the panic that is around us. We are going to look at the facts. That's it. The facts and the facts only. So let us crystallize these losses. Woo! We're in crypto winter and it's going to be a good harsh one too. So let's get into it. So we have a lot of bearish events happening when we take a look at Three Arrows Capital, at Celsius, at earlier what was the Terra Luna collapse. There could be a lot of crypto black swan events that could still unfold. There could be giant hedge funds that go insolvent finally. There will be scams that could be in the billions of dollars. And there could be other stuff that suddenly plummets everything. So outside of that, right now we are in a very interesting time with Bitcoin's dominance still being pretty low compared to 2018 being in the 60s. Now it's in the 40s. That does make a difference, especially when you're talking about hundreds of billions going one way or another. So Bitcoin dominance is going down. With the macro and micro events, the macroeconomic environment is still pretty murky when we take a look at it. The Fed wants to hike up interest rates, which on the long-term basis is not good for inflation. It's going to actually hurt us even further. With the prices of supply, the prices of gas, the prices of pretty much everything going up, commodities will also go up, stocks will go down, crypto will go down, a lot of assets will go down in value because the crypto market is highly correlated to the stock market, to indexes, to pretty much everything else that's going out there. There's a massive bear market for index funds, stocks, futures, and when you take a look at all these supply chain issues, the war in Ukraine, economic sanctions, global markets eventually going through some rough patterns because of the rising interest rates, which aren't going to go away overnight. This is the first time that crypto is also going into a bear winter where the rest of the world is also going down as well. The global markets are not going great. They're expected for negative outlooks for the next couple of months. When the global economic outlook isn't that bright, then the future of crypto also gets placed into doubt. Of course, Bitcoin's going to survive. Of course, Ethereum's going to survive. But there's thousands of altcoins which will not. There's thousands of scams or projects that are just running low on funds where they will not survive the longer this goes on for. So it hurts crypto in two ways. First, investors are most likely to sell right now due to the panic. And with the belief that the market will fall further, it's going to undermine the hodler mentality, where people don't want to hodl bags anymore. Secondly, there is a willingness that suddenly goes down for people to buy the dip. They don't want to buy the dip when they realize that what happens if this continues to go down? Then I don't know if this is a fire sale. What if it's the end of crypto, where most people realize it's not the end, but with the fact that there's still plenty of room to go down, they're going to wait. They're going to wait for a better moment. And Bitcoin has fallen more than 70% since where we were in November. The 52-week lows, that's crazy. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index, we're hitting new records, negative records. And then you have stuff like what's happening with Three Arrows Capital, where the co-founders have stopped responding and pretty much ghosted everybody, even the people who were calling on them, the margin calls, and eventually they got liquidated. This is absolutely insane. With Celsius Capital, we have billions of dollars that are going to vanish overnight, essentially. There's ripples that are sent to all those affected by these companies. Due to the macroeconomic events that are unfolding right now, there's going to be a very long period of volatility right now, at least for the next couple of months, which is pretty long in crypto world. It could go on for the next year or two, People are wondering, is this going to be similar to previous crypto winters, where again, it's year, 1.5 year, 2 years, maybe right before the halving, Bitcoin dominance starts to go up. We're not sure. Historically, there's going to be some patterns that are repeating, but we're also venturing into new territories. Either way, we know that crypto winters are lasting a very long time. There's a very small likelihood of hitting anywhere near the all-time high or even surpassing it. Most likely there's going to be probably the next couple months of downward momentum before any consolidation. If you are a long-term investor, there are some bullish points like strong technical buy signals, the fact that there is a lot of fear in the markets right now, and usually whatever the market is going, where all the sentiment is right now, the people who are going against it in the long run, as long as these projects are going to stick around, they're usually going to experience great opportunities to make a lot of money. So if you are doing dollar cost averaging in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you believe that it is going to be around, and it is, 99% guarantee by the end of this decade, then yeah, it's great to dollar cost average. Hodling through bear markets has shown just through history that usually that's one of the best things to do. Now, is it the best time to purchase right now? Probably not, but no one knows for certain. Hodling is probably going to be what most people should do if you're a long-term believer. The bear market's not going away anytime soon, so don't be putting too much money on the line. But if you still have some room to invest, then definitely go alongside it. But right now also is the time to start focusing on emergency funds and making sure you do have a plan B. Investments are kind of on the back burner. But if you have a stable job, if you have a stable fund for emergencies, if you have a decent source of income and you still want to play around with your investments, then yeah, probably right now this is going to be the year that you're able to accumulate a lot of Bitcoin for cheap prices. Being a Sunday summer, we have some spicy tortilla soup from McAllister's Deli, and we're celebrated today with fire and cane alongside a nice cigar shortly after. Canada Dry ginger ale mixes perfectly with a nice peaty whiskey. Now, it's not for everybody, but I definitely recommend. Ooh, I love the smell of it. And honestly, for the price point, it's fantastic. There's great Ardbegs out there. There's great Lafroigs, but they are expensive. For this price, this is pretty good. And Macallans are nice too. Story of my life. I poured the ginger ale into a cup. I got up to grab tissues, and when I pulled the table back, I spilled all the ginger ale, and I had Arizona tea as well that was open. Just opened the Arizona, so still tons of it that spilled over here. Canada Dry spilled all over here. Fantastic. Just how the crypto markets are going. Woo! Yay! Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Wow.
Thank you.
So it's going to be another 100-day coming up pretty soon. Just enjoying a nice little Churchill.